How we doing, guys? And it's finished. West Ham 0, Arsenal 6. Yes, I did say that correctly. West Ham 0, Arsenal 6. Wow. That there was football from a completely different planet. What I witnessed for 90 minutes was just complete and utter domination. We toyed with West Ham. We bullied West Ham. We absolutely annihilated them. And if you think that Declan Rice getting 2 assists in the first half was bad, he then pops up with an absolute worldie. And it literally was his last touch of the game. Mikel said, done your job, came back, couple of assists, goal. Come off, mate. To all the fans that were there, that were booing him, I'd love to get a penny for your thoughts. West Ham fans, the ones that booed him, penny for your thoughts. Listen, one thing I will say, goal difference, that was big. If we'd have got one more, we'd have actually gone above Man City. We're level on goal difference. They've just scored slightly more than us. We're 1 goal behind Liverpool in terms of the goal difference. That was massive. Given the fact that Liverpool played at home to Burnley, Man City played at home to Everton, and we were playing West Ham away, a team that we've kind of struggled against of late, lost twice this season already. You know, and we went to the London Stadium and lost in the Carabao Cup with our reserve side and everything else, but it was one of those that you look at and you go, this could be a tricky one. This could be one of those that they slip up with. And, you know, after beating Liverpool last week, you don't want that. But that's a statement. That's a massive, massive statement. And I'll tell you something, the way that we're playing since we've come back from our winter break in Dubai, no one's going to want to play us right now. Before the break, everyone would have been like, yeah, I wouldn't mind playing them right now. They look shell-shocked. They're all over the place. There was 3 defeats in a row. You name it. It was just a complete mess. We got that break. We were able to recuperate, you know, re-energize, recharge, whatever you want to call it, and just look to say, right, this is what we've done wrong. We go again. Since then, you know, first game back, we scored 5. Then we scored 2. Then we scored 3. Now we score 6. That's all in 4 games. And we've only conceded 2 goals as well. So we're doing everything and then some that we should be doing. You know, the last time I saw a performance this dominating in the London Stadium was in 2012 when the Jamaica relay team won the 4x100 metres. You remember that one? Last 100 metres, Usain Bolt. Whoom! World record. That was complete and utter domination today. And you know what, West Ham, some of your fans deserve it for the way that you've been talking. All this champions of Europe, and listen, you ain't won no Champions League. You won like whatever you want to call it. It's like the recommissioned, the renamed into Toto Cup, or listen, you only have to finish 7th to get in that competition. Shut up. And listen, you deserve that one today, but us, complete and utter domination. I'm going to go through some of the statistics today just to show you how dominant that was. West Ham had 5 shots, only 1 on target, and their 1 on target was right at the end when we decided to, you know, bring on 16-year-olds and everything and see the game out. We had 25 shots with 12 on target. We had 71% possession. 685 passes compared to 280 for West Ham. 93% pass accuracy. No yellow cards compared to West Ham's 4. Only 2 offsides. 6 corners. But you've got to think how dominant we were from set pieces. You know, again today, we're so dominant. And I think it was a few weeks ago, I started seeing Declan Rice taking corners and Gabriel scored the Crystal Palace game. I was thinking, why is Declan Rice taking corners? But I'm looking now and I'm thinking, my word, how many assists is this guy getting from free kicks? You know, the first one was just a simple corner. Very, very simple corner. Arsenal looked at where Souček was, saw that they could exploit further back, and that's what they did. And it was a simple header for Saliba. You look at Gabriel's goal. Declan Rice, what a ball that is. Whipped in towards the near post. Header, goal. Very, very simple, basic stuff. You look at the penalty. It was just a very simple through ball. Saka goes round the goalkeeper. Clear penalty. At that point as well, I was sitting there thinking to myself, oh my word, is it going to be one of them days? Because at 1-0, the amount of chances we missed, Saka in particular, we missed a couple of free headers. You know, the goalkeeper made an unbelievable save from Trossard. If anyone can even remember that far back. And I was thinking, oh no, not again. Not one of these days. Not one of these, like, oh, we're going to rue the misses and all the rest of it. Nothing like it. We were ruthless today. And when we get going, we get going. Second half, I was a little wary of that one because when the game's already done, you kind of stick or twist. Do you kind of like, yeah, go for it and leave yourself open at the back and they get a goal? They might get a little bit, you know, into the game. So it's a risky one. But we started on the front foot again. And then Bukayo Saka, what a goal that was. And that right there is the reason why Bukayo Saka gets doubled up and even trebled up in games now. Because if you leave him 1v1, he will do that to you. He will absolutely expose you, annihilate you, and finish. And it's that simple. It was that good. And then we save the best till last. And bit fortuitous because the ball was intended, I think it was Odegaard and Trossard on the edge of the box, and it kind of went in between them. And then both of them stopped because Declan's obviously running onto it and he's like, I've got this. And he's whipped it. Far corner. Ah. And listen, fair play to him. At the end of the day, he's not going to let the people that booed him ruin anything or whatever. And he said, I'm not celebrating. I'm not going to do anything or whatever. Me personally, I would love for him to have done a complete and utter lap of the London Stadium like he was Mo Farah. Absolutely going round and round and round and round and absolutely shoving it in all of their faces. Such was the amount of crap that he was getting from them. So yeah, but listen. That's me. Oh, what a weekend. What a weekend. And listen, like I said, that was a tricky game. That was one of those games you've got to be wary of. That was one of the games where you've got to look at and go, you just need to be a little bit careful. Because when you put a performance in like you did against Liverpool, and then you can go to the West Ham game, and if you slip up, then it's like, well, what was the point of that last week? You're definitely not going to challenge for the title. Listen, it's Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool. 3-horse race for the Premier League title. It's as simple as that. I'm hoping that this year we're a little bit more matured. We're a little bit more, you know, understanding of what to do in the right moments. West Ham was a game last season, you know, that we let slip and points dropped at a crucial part. So, listen, long may it continue. That's what I've got to say. We've got loads of games to come, some bigger tests. But so far, yeah, listen, since we've come back from the break and we had that little bad spell, we've been perfect. Really, really good. And if you're going to have a bad spell in the season, have it when we had it. You know, remember just a few weeks before that, Man City had a spell. You know, before they went away to the Club World Cup and everything. And since they've come back as well. So maybe those couple of weeks away that you get and just to recharge and refresh your mind and get away from the competition and whatnot might actually do teams good. So, listen, we're going to see what happens. But it's a massive win. It's a comprehensive win. It's men against boys. It's the Declan Rice show. Bukayo Saka gets a couple of goals. You know, defensively, we were immense. Jared Bowen got absolutely bullied between Saliba and Gabriel. The pair of them were just taking turns to just pick him up and throw him around like a little rag doll. Shut up, shut up. Mate, kudos. Didn't see anything of him all game, and that was a worry because he was coming up against Kiwior. And listen, considering the injuries as well, and that's why Jorginho didn't start the game and everything else, that's just an immaculate performance. So I'm buzzing. It's as simple as that. So listen, there we go. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that performance. That's right up there, man. So dominating, so good. Brighton at home was really good, but with less goals. But this, away from home, yeah, I'm enjoying that. So, yeah, listen. What can I say? If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Smash a like on this video. And I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.